Hey, Billy Epphart here, and we're coming to you, of course, in another vlog, and we've been talking about the Leadership Mastery Series, and we've been talking about what you can do to grow and develop as a leader, and we've been sharing primarily about learning. One of the first steps is learning to accept personal responsibility. In other words, the things you choose for your life. And so we've shared some of the things that you're responsible for. In the previous vlog, we talked about your time, your thoughts, and your associations, and we're going to give you 4 more in this vlog, and I believe it'll help you. So the next thing, the fourth thing you're really responsible for is your words. In other words, the words that you say with your mouth. In the New Testament, the Bible is very plain that the tongue actually acts as a bridle of the body. And it really says, bridle, like the bridle in a horse's mouth that will turn a horse whichever way, like a bridle does. Literally, the words you speak in your mouth, with your mouth, really determine the direction you go in life. And honestly, it really determines, I believe, what you receive in your life. Jesus gave an illustration in Mark chapter 11 where he said, "Whosoever will say to this mountain," and I like to call Jesus, by the way, the master teacher, right? He's the ultimate teacher. And he said, "Whosoever shall say to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart and believe that those things that he says will come to pass, he'll have whatever he says." And that last phrase says, he'll have whatever he says. And so your words are important. Really, some people say, "Oh, I don't believe you have what you say." If you look back over your life, over a period of even decades, and you begin to see what you've been declaring, either good or bad, those things usually happen and end up in your life, or they do end up in your life. That doesn't mean always with some little casual thing you say that's going to happen, but it does mean the things you continue to say and you constantly say definitely will happen in your life. So somebody says, "You mean if I get up and say, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire, that'll happen?" If you stay with it consistently, what will happen is you yourself will start developing habits and start developing things that cause finances to be attracted to your life, because those words will help you change and become that. It'll also come to pass. It's really called the law of attraction, in the sense that what you say, right, you will receive. So you're responsible for your words. And then the next thing is you're responsible for your goals, or you're responsible for your dreams, right? And so really the truth is, in the Old Testament, Habakkuk the prophet, God was talking to him. He said, "Write the vision, make it plain, that those that read it can run with it." Well, the truth is, when you understand you're responsible for your dreams, I have learned over the few short years I have lived that dreaming is hard. In other words, I can see something and go, "Oh, I'd like to have that," but to really dream about it and really to dwell on it and focus on it, it's not easy work. It really takes not only mental capacity, but it also takes mental discipline to continue to focus on your goals. So really your goals or your dreams are as much about focus as they are about anything. And so you're responsible for your dreams. If you dream small, you get small. You dream big, you get big. And so that's found in much literature and in many things that people have taught historically over the years. But your goals will determine where you go in life. And then the next one that we're sharing here is your responses. So no one determines how you respond except you. In other words, you're responsible for your responses in life. So even watching this video and how you take the information that comes from this video, you can go, "Oh man, that guy, he's whatever." Or you can really listen, right, and receive what we're talking about and apply it to your life. It'll make a difference, and it'll definitely make a difference for where you are and where you're headed. And then the last one that you're responsible for is your commitments. And I think this one is huge. In other words, that you make commitments in life, and sometimes in life, just so we're clear, we don't always make the best decisions. In fact, let me say this to you, and I hope this will help you. In life, you never try to make just the best decisions. You try to make better decisions. And what brings you to better decisions is having a better process. So in other words, if you're responsible for where you are in life, as we've talked about, then what you need to be responsible for here on your commitments is the process that you go through to make those commitments, right? So sometimes people are in, maybe they're not in a great place in life right now, so they may make a bad decision on something they commit to. Well, what needs to happen is you need to slow down, and then you need to look at the process. I like to call it this, that you make a head and a heart decision. So sometimes we make just a decision of the head. That's not good because there's no heart. Sometimes we make decisions that are just a heart decision, and that's no good because there's no rational or practical decision making that went into the commitment. But the best decisions or better decisions are made when we involve both our heart and our head, and we balance those out and realize that we're responsible for making those decisions that determine the commitments that we have in our life. So this is Billy Epperhart. I hope this has helped you, and I'll see you right back here on another video.